guess that's my rule.
I will simulate periods of the sentence with bass.
Tito D played with her flashlight.
Actually, okay, Kyle should be the narrator.
Okay,
Alright, so Kyle.
I can do voices.
Yeah, I'll do voices as well. Kyle.
Tito D played with the Nesquik.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, you're the voices.
No,
Okay.
you're gonna be the narrator.
Okay, actually.
Tito D played with the Nest.
And
Okay, it's time to go.
Okay, thank you for that riveting.
I'm narrating punctuation with bass.
Don't think this is school safe.
you masturbate.
That's what it looks like, right?
Does it what?
Gameplay, okay.
Tito D booted up the PC.
I'm the narrator. Tito D booted up the PC.
Yeet.
What would you like to do?
Where's lookup porn?
There's no mail here.
Oh, you gotta scream mail, it's in caps.
Mail here.
Okay, cool.
What would you like to do?
Oh, we don't have anything.
What would you like to do?
Okay, riveting.
Okay.
Tito D proceeded to walk over to the bookshelf.
Not like that.
It's a nicely made dresser. It will hold a lot of stuff. Tito D walked over to the bookshelf.
No, not.
It's creamy, full of Pokemon books. Tito D walked over to the carpet, followed by the railing on the staircase, followed by the painting. It's a
Please don't say
posted
creamy
notice.
like it's a young girl.
If you're confused, ask for help! Press the L or R button.
I love this. Okay.
Tito D proceeded to walk downstairs to her
Young
mom.
girls dream of traveling.
Does she sound like a drug dealer?
I'm almost out of compressed
Yeah,
air.
right, let me try.
See?
Oh, it said so on TV.
There you go.
Oh, yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you.
Okay.
Tito D walked over to the refrigerator TV. There's a movie on the TV. A girl with her hair in pigtails is walking up a brick. I better go too. Tito D stared at the TV and turned around. Tito D had a seizure in front of the
Stop
TV.
narrating everything.
Tito D, dishes and plates are neatly lined up. Tito D walked over to the sink. It smells delicious. Somebody's been cooking here.
I thought it
It's a
meant the
sink.
sink smelled delicious.
Tito D walked over to the potted plant. Tito D stared at the potted plant, being reminded of the Vietnam War. Had flashbacks of her times in the Vietnam War and the U.S. Army. Tito D turns around as she tries to, in denial, forget about the flashbacks. Tito D proceeded to have a seizure in the middle of the floor and decided to go upstairs to lay down for rest. Tito D changed her mind and kept walking to the bed. Tito D failed to get in the bed.
Gameplay.
Tito D pissed in the bed.
Tito
because
D
there are no
ran
restaurant
over the
there.
bed like a rhinoceros. Tito D went back downstairs. Tito D walked over to the other potted plant, being reminded of Charlie's in the trees. Tito D ran away from the potted plant. Tito D became Sanic.
What is this? Oh my god. an
Tito D
adopted
used tackle. Tito D became Usain Bolt that very day. Tito D began to leave her house and enter into Palet Town. Tito D walked over to
Can you not
Buche's
narrate?
house
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
and stared at his mailbox.
It's too funny, Kyle, please.
Tito D met this fat kid that said technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC!
Please, I want to drown.
Your narrator has ran out of compressed air. Tito D met the really fat kid who was apparently doing cocaine. Followed by the hyperactive flower garden. Tito D realized that there was a tsunami coming in from the lake she was standing in front of,
There is no God.
but proceeded to try and walk into
God
the
is
lake,
dead.
only to be pushed back by the massive amount of winds. Tito D continued to ignore the girl staring at a blank sign. Tito D again became Sanic.
There is no God. There is no God.
Tito D's narrator decided to end this episode here.